Sports betting brother, and hey, bring it up, and thanks for stopping by. My name is sports betting market analyst with OddsJam.com. We teach you how to bet like a pro. We're talking about BetMGM Sportsbook. BetMGM is one of my favorite sports books. It's awesome to navigate. They have a great app, and I'm going to go through some of the introductory type things you're going to see if you're just considering sort of a beginner user and starting to kind of contemplate if you want to get signed up there or not. I think I've got a lot of information and feedback I can help you with to make that determination. I think you're going to like it, so let's take a look. Okay, here we go with BetMGM. As you guys know, I like to kind of nerd out a little bit here and give you some of the history and some of the background. I think it's always kind of interesting how these sports books have come about. And BetMGM was actually kicking off in 2018. They opened up their first spot in New Jersey. Of course, New Jersey was out of the gate after PASPA was repealed. They certainly do have a mobile app. And it is an outstanding app. I've got a quick little recording I'll include here in a minute to show you some of the mobile app piece. And they are in multiple states. Residents in Ohio and Florida can bet on horses, which is kind of interesting at a race book, but certainly there's a different, abilities with different states. And then right now they're in 19. So 19 states that are part of this very, very huge and powerful sports book. I'm here in Colorado. If you go to the site, you can actually pull up the different locations and the different states that you can participate in. As I scroll down here, I just want to show you some of the parts of the site that are so easy to navigate and so easy to get around. It shows you some of the background of the partnerships and things like that. But once you log in again, it's very, very clean, very easy site to navigate. So this is the first part we'll open it up with and start digging into the fun parts of the valuable parts of what BetMGM offers. All right, guys, going to start off actually real quick in the promotion side because they do have a big rewards program and a bunch of promotions they run on a very regular basis. And so you can see different promotions that you can tap into and take a look at through their rewards programs and things through their app on the mobile and also, of course, here on the laptop version. But I want to point this out because there is definitely always something going on in this area. And you can check it out certainly on a frequent basis to make sure you can apply some of these towards your sports book and or casino abilities. Okay, so here we are at the home page again. And I always, again, do top to bottom, left to right. And of course, top to bottom here, you can see the home page. But of course, they also have the live betting version. A lot of times if there's things going on, you want to do any live market betting, you can open these up and see what's going on currently. There's a lot of different sports, different availabilities. You can see here right now there's 23 total. This is what this is showing you, that there's 11 basketball, 7 hockey. This is all going to be international, of course. I'm actually recording this fairly early in the morning on a Monday, and you can see this is what's going on around the world in different locations with all. You can bet on handball if you want to. So it's all there. Back to the homepage though. And again, top to bottom, left to right, you can see the promotions. As I mentioned, they're also in this phase. You're always going to see those pop up. But here's, of course, the NBA, college basketball, NHL. And you can see they put the most prevalent sports happening as they're happening here on the left-hand side. And, of course, to the right, you can see some of the sports that just finished up as far as college football, wrapping up NFL here soon, things like that. So also down on the left-hand side here, if you tap into this, you can see the sports down on the left-hand side as well. You can see here's what's going on with the football, and very easy to navigate, very easy to get in to the wager side of things. And I want to point out, too, the all wagers is where you can open up the alternative markets, the derivatives, the player props, things like that. So you can see here, as you open this up, it's very easy to navigate, very easy to check out. And you can see the player props here, the mainline bets. You can get into the halves, the quarters, things like that. Really super easy site to navigate. I really, really like this site a lot because you can clearly, easily see what you're looking for and what you're trying to find. If you're trying to find a player prop as far as, player rebounds, it's all right here. Very quick, very easy to read, very easy to see, very easy to navigate. So this will just give you an idea of what it looks like when you put in a wager. And for those of you who want to review mainline wagers, let's say you're doing a point spread. If you wanted to place a simple bet, you can do that. You can also do the derivatives or alternative markets. And so this is really cool. What this means is you can see the odds for the different numbers here. If you think the full game point spread will be different, and you want to, go up or down this options chain, you can get, plus 14.5 at minus 125 here on this particular game. So if you think you want to play the Spurs at that price point, you can. That's a really cool and a fun thing to do in the alternative markets, is use these to your advantage to find value. Many times if you're looking at alternative markets, you might be able to go in here and identify a wager. Again, like this one here, say plus 135 at plus 11.5, that might be a game you could play on an alternative market amongst the point spread bets. So pretty cool stuff. SGP, that stands for same game parlay. I would only recommend using this if you find value in each one of these legs, and certainly using OddsJam is going to help you identify any of the three legs that you might want to put together in a three team same game parlay, same game 3-leg parlay is what I mean to say. So that's where you would find that piece with these promos, the SGP, and then again player props, individual team bets. If you want to go, on a particular point total on say the away team, you can do that. Again, you can do a lot, as they have many markets. If you just wanted to bet on the away team under 103, that's what you would do here. That's how that would work. So many choices here over in your bet slip that you can take advantage of. Very clean, very easy site to navigate. And of course, we'll just pop over to college basketball so you can see that real quick. Again, quite a few games going on today, even though it is a Monday. But same layout, same clean, easy way to navigate and find the games. You can hit this button and open up some of the details relative to all the other wagers that you have options to take a look at for these college basketball games. Obviously less, but you see some information here that might influence you as well, as far as where, their percentages are that they say. I don't know if I totally would always go with that or believe that, but it's kind of interesting. You don't see that a lot on some of the sports books. That's kind of interesting. If that helps sway you with any of your decisions on maybe how much you would wager, again, using the OddsJam tools to identify good positive EV values. So that's kind of an interesting piece there. Wanted to point that out. Let's just pop in real quick to the NHL and show you kind of what that looks like. Again, it's going to be very similar. One of the things I do really like about BetMGM is that they have the logos, the team logos. It helps. It sounds very minor, but it really does help you locate teams, bets, things like that. It helps you navigate the site a little bit quicker. You can use this query button or the search button here if you're trying to find a particular wager. Let's say you want to get a wager in on the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's say, there's all your different teams you can hit. It'll take you right to it. It's kind of a cool thing. And then, of course, you can jump into the all wagers to find the rest of the details that you want there. But I do like the fact that they use the logos, the team logos. I know it sounds minor, but it is. It helps you navigate this very quickly. So again, these percentages here, haven't really noticed that as much in the past. Don't really pay attention, because if I get a play from OddsJam, I'm putting it in. But that's kind of another detail that they do that's kind of unique, and I don't see that at a lot of different sports books. As far as that goes. So you could track and trace the line history as well at OddsJam if you wanted to track and trace the line history on some of the mainline bets. But again, that's a tool you can use on a daily basis, which I do here. So again, all the wagers, you can do all the player props and other markets here. Let's say in the Blackhawks Vancouver game, you simply can scroll down here and have all these details in front of you to identify where you want to go to get your particular wager that you have your eye on, etc. So pretty cool, pretty clean site. I'm going to do a quick little rundown of the mobile, so you can see the mobile app and how that looks real quick coming up next. All right, guys, there's BetMGM Sportsbook, the casino part of it. You have the mobile part of it. You have the live in-game betting. You have the rewards program. Everything about BetMGM Sportsbook is awesome. The only thing I'm going to tell you, BetMGM, is you can tend to limit sharp players. I've been limited at BetMGM, still use it daily, constantly. That's the only frustration. If you really want to have some really quantitative, objective analysis is sometimes you can get limited being a sharp bettor, and of course using the OddsJam tools, you're going to identify some markets that maybe you can use to be profitable. And it's again, that's what we're here for, is to be very objective and give you the good feedback. Everything else, that's the only one item I can think of, but I really want to bring it up because it's not that big of a deal in the big picture, since so many other sports books do it. So regulated sports books in the U.S., if you don't have it, go get it. It's a no-brainer. And as always, appreciate you stopping by. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And as always, let's go make some mathematical money.